What if excellence wasn't just for the elite? What if excellence was for everyone?
Because in the last decade that I've been researching and studying leadership and peak performance, there is one thing that the best organizations do to succeed, and that is create a culture of excellence.
Excellence isn't about the outcomes. Excellence is who we become in pursuit of our goals. And by the end of today,
you will know how you can cultivate excellence in the everyday, in you, and in your team.
I was so convinced I was the least athletic human on the planet.
I got cut from badminton. Isn't that just like tennis for people with weak wrists?
Anyone can show up when things are easy, when there's momentum, when there's visible progress. But the true champions, they show up even when things are hard, even when things are a little bit boring, even when they're short-staffed, even when a competitor opens a store down the street.
Because excellence isn't about outperforming the people beside you. Excellence is about outperforming who you were yesterday.
Now, I cannot tell you how often I wonder, could this have been gold? We were in an outdoor stadium of 20,000 people, and in the lane next to me was the #1 ranked woman in the world.
And I leap up over the second last hurdle,
and I look over,
and I remember saying,
where is she? She should be here by now.
And as we got over that second last hurdle, we start charging towards the final one. She sprints forward. She gets gold. I get silver.
And I cannot tell you how often I wonder, what if I didn't have that split-second thought?
What if I didn't question what I was capable of?
The biggest obstacles on our pursuit to excellence will be the limiting beliefs we place on ourselves.
The energy in the room while Sarah was speaking was magnetic.
Finished our session with Sarah, and I gotta tell you, it was outstanding.
And I did like a scan of the room, and it's hitting every single person.
We're just absolutely, I'm touched, I'm moved, you're incredible.
Best speaker in 12 years.
I decided to get the word believe tattooed onto my wrist. Not because I was sure I would make it, but because I was sure that I was all in.
You want your team to achieve more? Then believe they are capable before the result.
Because in order to achieve anything truly great, you first have to believe you can. Go all in.
I remember the very first time that I hit a hurdle, and my coach said, "Congratulations, Sarah. You're now a real hurdler."
So many people are afraid to hit the hurdle. Think of all the world-class runners that could have been Olympic hurdlers who won't even try it. And so many of us do this in our own lives. We're so scared of looking stupid, of falling down, of making mistakes, embarrassing ourselves, that we won't lean into our strengths. We won't try something new, because what if it doesn't work out? And so if you want to take your leadership to the next level, then you have to be asking yourself the question, am I willing to hit the hurdle? Am I willing to run full speed and know that I might hit the hurdle?
But what if we saw hitting the hurdle as a necessary step on our path to excellence? What if we saw hitting the hurdle as something we should actually celebrate? Because hard work won't always lead to success, but being resilient, choosing to get back up, that will always help you find your next opportunity for success.
Excellence is contagious. So what are you modeling? Because the excellence that's required to change lives, the excellence that's required to inspire teams, the excellence that organizations need starts with you.
And I promise you, regardless of success or setback, it is not an end point. It is simply a through point.
My name is Sarah Wells. Thank you guys so much for today.